Like actual with 80,000, dude. 80,000. That is absolutely wild. That is wild, man. Give me all that money. Dude, look at this. We just broke 100K with this run. What's up, everyone? Guys, listen up. Now that we know that we need 5 million for the expedition, I've been testing maps like crazy for some of the best and some of the safest loot / money runs, right? And yes, Stella Montes was honestly up there. It was pretty good, but the problem is there's just too much PvP. And if you're a player that has like 1 or 2 hours a day, the chances of you just getting into too many fights is very high. It's just not safe. Even though, once again, the loot is pretty good. We tested the spaceport, which highly depends on the rotations and where you spawn, because it's a very big map. So by the time you get to the good spots, it can be looted most of the time, and all other maps as well, essentially. However, Burried City, in my opinion, is still the best. And in this video, you'll see how I perfected and min-maxed my loot goblin route. And it is much safer than other maps as well. Simply because as long as you have a hatch key, you're always going to have a hatch very close to you, and you can just loot, boom, 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 and get the hell out of there. And as you will see, the amount of loot that we find guarantees that you fill up your inventory, even if you're using some of the biggest augments when it comes to looting. Let's break this down. Usually, you guys know I start off with this building right here, okay? Boom. We go here, we check it out, and then we jump out of the window, go into this building, boom, we check all the floors here, so floor number 1, 2, 3, and then, you know, I kind of just leave and go for the hatch over here, or we used to make our way over here as well, which, by the way, you can still do. I'm going to talk about that. And then we used to like take this hatch or this hatch, right? Depends. But now what we're going to do is, instead of going here, guys, once we finish the 3rd floor, from the 3rd floor, you're going to jump out to this roof, and you are gonna get into this place right here. Right over here. This one. So you're gonna get on the roof, Santa Maria houses, and you're gonna jump into the right window. I'm gonna showcase everything. And that's gonna be your whole looting run. After that, you can obviously, you know, open the windows in this building from the Santa Maria houses and rotate right into this hatch if you want to. That could be done very easily. Or let's say, you know, some of these points were looted along the way. In that case, I would suggest making your way from here around this area into this place. Boom. Loot the last few items here so you don't leave with some, you know, free spots, because we want to have all the schloot, right? You want to be maximum schlooted. And then, boom, you extract right here. This is the perfect min-maxed run, and I'm going to showcase everything here, how I do it. And we go from there. The main thing here is to get a decent spawn and not to be super late game. Like sometimes I've gotten lucky, and even though it was late game, we've schlooted everything and it was fine. But most of the time, you want to look for a run that is not like that, okay? Because some parts could be looted. But as long as you just keep trying this, man, you're going to love it. However, you might be thinking, but Pips, what if I'm not spawning on this side of the map, right? Which is going to be like this area. If you do spawn anywhere in this area, well, we covered all of the best spots, right? Like you follow the route that I showed you, or if you spot on this side, you're gonna go to this room first, then check out the other rooms that I showed you and get out from this hatch, obviously, and you're good to go. You're making a lot of money, right? But I did promise you the min-maxed version of the runs on Burried City, and that's exactly what you're gonna get. If you guys spawn around this area, essentially the other side of the map, I want you guys to rush the hospital. Now I'm going to show you exactly where to go, which rooms to loot, and when to get out. And there's a few small rooms that you do not want to miss, because you can find a bunch of loot there as well. As I said, we're going to showcase everything in the actual run. And once you do loot everything here, you're just going to get out from this hatch. It's actually very fast. And if you do spawn up there on that side of the map, you're going to be very close to the hospital. So don't let that scare you. It's 9 out of 10 times very safe. You get in, boom, 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 grab everything, and you're gone. I'm even going to show you a faster way on how to get out of there very quickly to the hatch. This is a little bit of a late run, but we're going to go for it, right? Adrenaline shots is something that it's going to make this much more comfortable. There's always a chance to get into PvP. So keep that in mind. You got to be locked in out of your mind. You got to be ready to win those easy 1v1s, 1v3s. Boom, boom, boom. Take them all out. You got to be locked in. I want to have my adrenaline here just in case. You see? Boom. Somebody's already up there. We're going to start the breach. Yeah, they're already going crazy in front of us. And we start the loot. Well, this is very unlucky. Only one drawer there is crazy. They are going absolutely nuts on the other side, though. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. Already 2 purples right away. Once you're done with this room fully, right? Open this window. Jump down. You roll. You rush this room. Same stuff as we do usually. Nothing on the first floor here, so we're gonna move up. You can always check this place as well. As you guys can see, there's more loot. For example, this, I can't pick it up, so I'm gonna drop some stuff. Battery. Let's see what else we can drop here. Let's move this here. Drop this. Because we're gonna find more loot, so... A weapon, I'll take it. Toaster. Humidifiers I don't need right now, so maybe I'm keeping the slot open for something better because we still have one of the main locations to check. We're going to go up top, find a weapon case right here. See what we get. Ooh, look at that. So we got a blueprint. We can sell this one if we want to. After you're done with all of this, jump here. Essentially, this is where you want to go. What I like to do is once I go in, roll right away because there might be like somebody in the corner or whatnot. Usually there's some loot in this or this. Right now it's not here. We're going to drop down, roll again, and this is where you start looting again. Always check all of these like chairs and stuff because there's usually always loot. Look for the drawers. I think we can grab this. We already have one. See right here? Look, look. Boom. Boom. Check what's in here. We already picked up one of these, so we're going to grab it. Check the bottom drawer. Some mines. Tough one. We're going to pick it up for now. Oh, there we go, baby. There we go. We're actually gonna drop this, maybe even drop this to free up some slots just in case, so we don't waste time because there can be loot on these. Boom, right here. What is this? I'll grab it, I guess. Usually you can find another weapon box here as well, so keep your eyes open for that. Advanced, more grenade. Now I'm gonna go back up and actually grab the other items that I kind of left. Now we're, after you're done here, we're actually gonna go this way. Like on the way, I might try to go into that final location that I showcased. Even though we're full, there is a chance to find some purples there. And since it is on the way, you know, you can take a peek. But if not, you just extract. Let's see. Extra toaster. Maybe a purple here. I think this location was kind of looted. Yeah, canisters. Okay, this time it was looted. So you can always take a peek there. You know what I mean? The hatches make this so much easier. So much easier. So much more consistent, dude. Ooh, what a run. This is the best route right now. It's not even close. This is the best route right now, boys. This is the best route. Like everything just clicks. Everything just clicks. Okay? We've definitely... Oh my God, look at this loot. We've definitely kind of min-maxed it at this point, you know? Okay, perfect. Spawn, hospital. Right next to it. Let's get it. Let's get it. But yeah, as I said, I believe that if we're creating a community, it shouldn't just be about the game. We should be talking about life and all the hardships that you guys are going through and I'm going through. And you guys know I'm very open about these things, so you can always ask any questions. So right away, when you run in here, the first thing I like to do is open this one up. You'll find some blues. Always pick up blues on this side. Always. Then once you get in here, there's going to be some drawers as well. Do not leave this. Do not leave these as well. Let's grab that duck. Not much here now. We're going to move in. There could be drawers here. Boom. Perfect. There's even a scanner over there. As I said, grab the blues all the time. We can search this. Not necessary, but you can find some blues in there as well. And now we're going to make our way into the main room. Usually there's like 4 drawers here. Okay. Right now it's pretty unlucky, to be honest. Another blue. Let's grab that. Weapons. Sure. Why not? We can sell that. Another blue. Trinket. Trinket. Get as many as possible. There we go. Not bad. Not bad. Not the best, by the way. You can get way better stuff from here. Way better. We're going to grab that green as well. Another one. Nice. I'll take that. See a bottle on the right. Okay. Not bad, boys. Grab this. Grab this. Let's go over here. There's a drawer over here. So as you guys can see, look. We're getting really quick loot. Oh, what was that? Wires. I don't need wires right now. And then in this room, you can find... Oh, usually there's like 2 to 4. There we go. Purple. Another blue. And now if you take a look, we're almost full already. Okay. So once you spawn here, this is not going to be like 100k run. Sometimes it can go crazy, especially if you're at a night raid. But you can grab all of these things, man. All of these things. There's one more thing that we could check. Sometimes there's items over here. But if you want a very like free and safe run, that's it. You're going to go for those items and then get out. You can jump off here. Okay. So what you want to do is like sprint and not... Okay, that did not work. But usually you grapple to the car. Now that we're done, we're going to try our technique. There we go. There it is. That's how you extract. Obviously, you can like drop down and take damage. That's also fine, by the way. It will just get you here faster so you don't have to make the zip noise, whatever. But that right there is how you get out really quick. Boom. 47k. 3 minutes, right? Something like that. It's wild, man. Like, it's wild how much money you can make.